My dear love, love is one of the most beautiful feelings in this world. It's a powerful force, a connection that reaches far beyond anything we can see or touch. In a way, it even defies time. While people live and pass on, love often lingers, surviving through memories and stories. It's a presence that transcends us, existing long after we're gone, a reminder that true love leaves a lasting impact. There's something incredibly comforting in that, knowing that love has the power to shape us, and even more, to make life feel more complete, more meaningful. They say love is the one feeling that can bring light to even the darkest of times, and now, I know this is true. With you, I felt love lift me up during the hardest days and make me smile when there was little else to hold on to. I used to hear stories about how love could change a person, how it could heal them or even leave them transformed, but I only truly understood it once I met you. Since that moment, I've come to realize how powerful, tender, and magical love can be. I now understand why people call it a gift. Love can't be explained with mere words. It's both the simplest and the most complicated emotion in the world, and it has so many layers, each deeper and more profound than the last. When you love someone deeply, that connection becomes an inseparable part of you, woven into the fabric of your being. You could try to move on, or even forget, but it wouldn't matter. Love has a way of staying, of settling into the heart as though it were always meant to be there. There's a unique hope that love brings, a hope that fills you with excitement, joy, and a sense of purpose. For me, love isn't just a feeling. It's a journey that has allowed me to see myself in new ways. Through loving you, I've become more aware of my strengths, my weaknesses, and my potential for kindness and understanding. This relationship has brought out parts of myself I didn't even know existed, making me feel more grounded, more alive. Love has shown me who I am, not just as an individual, but as a partner. One of the greatest things about love is how it breaks down the illusions we tend to create for ourselves. When we fall in love, we learn to let go of our defenses, our pride, and our insecurities. We learn to trust and sacrifice, to think beyond ourselves. Before I fell in love, I feel I was only living on the surface. Love, in all its vulnerability and openness, has allowed me to experience life with a new depth. I believe that we only truly grow after we've experienced this kind of love because it teaches us so much about acceptance, compassion, and understanding. Love isn't always easy, but it brings a richness to life that nothing else can. There's a reason people call love a powerful addiction. Once you've truly experienced it, there's no going back. It becomes part of your soul, something that shapes the very way you look at the world. There's a completeness it brings to life, and without it, there would always be something missing. I feel incredibly lucky that I found this precious connection with you. I'm so thankful that, out of everyone in the world, I got to fall in love with the person who brings out the best in me, who makes life feel brighter and more beautiful each day. Thank you, my love, for accepting me exactly as I am. Thank you for being there for me and for giving me a space where I can truly be myself without fear of judgment. I've never felt as happy, as whole, as I do now that I'm with you. If someone were to offer me all the wealth in the world to trade places, I wouldn't even hesitate to say no, because no treasure could ever replace what you mean to me. There's nothing more valuable in my life than the bond we share, the love we've built together. I feel like the most blessed person in the world, grateful beyond words for the chance to feel this warmth and connection with you. Every day, I wake up with a sense of peace, knowing that you're by my side. My life feels brighter, richer, more complete because of you. I love you deeply, more than words could ever fully express, and I only hope that I get to call you mine for the rest of my days. You are, without a doubt, the most beautiful thing that has ever happened to me. Thank you for everything, my love, for each moment, for each laugh, and for each quiet, comforting silence we share. My heart is yours, and it always will be. Sweetheart, I can't help but wonder why I feel so drawn to you. It's a little overwhelming, actually. I don't even know you that well personally, yet somehow, it feels like you're the most amazing person in this world. Every time I see you, my heart seems to come alive with a happiness I can't quite explain. It's like you're a source of light that fills me with a warmth I didn't know I was missing. I find myself looking at you with dreamy eyes, almost in disbelief at how much I'm captivated by someone I barely know. I don't even know much about your likes or dislikes, but even with that gap in knowledge, I feel like you're one of the most considerate and caring people I've ever come across. When I look at you, it feels effortless. I could just sit there, watching you endlessly, and I know I'd never get bored. There's something so calming, almost mesmerizing, about simply observing you. I don't know the little things about you, like your habits, the hobbies you love, or what really makes you laugh, but I can't help imagining that you're a fun and vibrant person. In my mind, I've painted a picture of you, a version of you that feels so real, even if it might not be the whole truth. In that image, you're a deeply kind and compassionate soul, someone who truly cares about the people around you. I imagine that you're easy to talk to, that with you, conversations just flow, with no fear of being judged. Sometimes I think that maybe you've faced your own share of struggles in life. Maybe it's because of that inner strength I feel in you, a resilience that seems to shape how you see and connect with people on a profound level. It makes me feel like you understand life in ways others might not. I imagine you as incredibly smart and perceptive, someone who can look at a situation and intuitively know what's best for them. You seem to have a knack for choosing wisely, for making decisions with a sense of foresight, knowing what will benefit you in the long run. And while you're grounded and practical, I sense you have an emotional side as well, one that's kept private, reserved for only a few trusted friends who get to see that vulnerable side of you. You strike me as remarkably strong and independent, as someone who doesn't rely on others to create your happiness. You seem to live life on your own terms, confidently, without needing validation or reassurance from those around you. And when people show you love or care, you don't take it for granted. It's as if you've learned to cherish those moments, to truly appreciate when someone does something kind for you. I feel like you have this beautiful awareness of life's unpredictability. You know that words can have a lasting impact, so you choose them carefully, realizing that sometimes, we don't get the chance to make up for the hurt we might cause. In my mind, you have a depth of thought that probably surprises those around you. It's like you're constantly reflecting, connecting dots in ways that others don't always see. This depth, coupled with a grounded humility, makes me feel you're the kind of person who inspires others without even trying. I also feel there's a spiritual side to you, a part of you that sees life as a series of blessings and lessons. I picture you as someone who values peace of mind above all else, who avoids unnecessary complications and aims for a life filled with simplicity and meaning. Maybe that's what draws me to you, the sense that you're both wise and unburdened, embracing life with open arms and an open heart. I can't stop thinking about you, and these thoughts swirl in my mind, each one building on the next. These are just a few of the things I imagine when I think of you, an image I've created in my mind. I don't know if I'm right or wrong about any of it, but that doesn't really matter to me. Whether you are truly like this or not, I realize that I love you just as you are. There's a beauty in this mystery, in not knowing everything but still feeling like I know you deeply. And no matter what, that feeling of love, admiration, and awe remains as strong as ever.